Hey, are you a business owner, entrepreneur, or professional? If so, we want you to apply to be a featured guest on our show. My name is Adam Torres, and I host the Mission Matters series of podcasts. I've recorded over 3,000 episodes, and we are just getting started. How do you know if you'd be a good guest to be on the show? Well, only one way to find out, and that's to apply, but I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We want guests that have a story to tell, guests with a brand, a product, or a service that can benefit my audience of listeners. If this sounds like you, go to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. I'd love to talk to you and get to know more about your story. Again, head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. All right, now let's get into the show.
Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Victor Brown on the line, and he's founder and CEO at Excellent Life. Victor, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Adam. I really am really excited to be here.
Oh, man, what a great topic you picked out. So why purpose is important in your journey as an entrepreneur. A lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, and executives out there listening to this right now. Some are in different stages of their career. Some are just getting started. Some are much further along. But I'll tell you what, I'm excited to hear your take on purpose and why it matters. And so speaking of purpose and what we do, so we at Mission Matters amplify the stories for entrepreneurs, executives, and experts, and that's our purpose. Victor, what mission matters to you?
Well, I appreciate the question and everything you guys are doing. The mission that matters to me is essentially doing what we can as an individual to make the world a better place. And for me, how that manifests itself as a part of Excellent Life is that we are working hard to improve quality of life by advancing wellness. And everything we do is centered around that mission. There's a lot going on in the world right now. People are dealing with a variety of different challenges, whether it's physical health, mental health, and I think we are all very powerful in our ability to impact others in a wonderful way. And so that's our mission. We want to make sure that the world is a better place because we were here.
It's awesome. Love it. So let's go into a little bit more of the nuts and bolts, so to speak, of Excellent Life and what you do. So tell us a little bit more about the company.
Sure. So Excellent Life is a digital health and wellness company. We're working on the cutting edge of really protecting the most critical asset we have, which is our health and wellness. I came to that realization after spending a lot of time actually in the energy sector, where I developed subject matter expertise for applications that protect critical energy assets. And it dawned on me as I kind of got more involved with some of the health challenges that my dad was dealing with, that there were glaring opportunities to really impact health in a positive way by being more proactive instead of reactive, which is unfortunately what healthcare operates out of today. It's just kind of a reactionary approach. So what we do is we proactively collect health information via wearable devices, other software applications, user-entered information, really any data source our software and mobile apps designed to collect information easily from. We assess that information and we provide real-time feedback so that you know where you are with regards to your wellness versus where you should be, and we help you identify wellness paths to optimize your health. And so that's what we do, and really, we're a really passionate group about, again, making sure that, we're making the world a better place by helping people reach their wellness goals.
So tell me a little bit more about the user experience. And so there's people listening, they're right now, and they're like, hey, this is exactly what I've been looking for. I need some help. I want to start being a little bit more proactive, and I want to see, is Excellent Life right for me? Tell us a little bit more about the user experience and what that journey looks like.
Sure. So as a user, what they're doing is they're going in and downloading an application, and in that application, very similar to what they might experience with Fitbit or some other, mobile fitness app where they're in competition. But we try to enhance that a little bit by making the competition a little more fun. And what we mean by a little more fun is actually paying people hard-earned cash to make our guests their health improvements. And we realize that, or we measure that inside the app itself. So when we're having a competition and people are participating and helping to improve their wellness, we track that. And when they win a competition, we pay the money that goes directly to their bank account. The other thing that we do is that we collect information and analyze it in a much more comprehensive way. So think about it as being like a Fitbit on steroids. It's an application that is dedicated, again, to empowering health and wellness. So that's kind of the user experience, and we've been having a lot of fun and getting a lot of people really excited about these wellness competitions that we host across our platform.
Man, that's awesome. And so, every entrepreneur learns from, the ups, the downs, everything in between when it comes to business. So what's a lesson that you've learned on your journey purpose?
Oh, wow. I love that question. If I think about it, I think one important lesson is that as you determine, what your goal is, what your vision is, and you set out on that journey, that you have to get to a point where you recognize there's a difference between sight and vision. And that means that as you're describing to people your vision and what you're working toward, many times you'll be talking to individuals that have sight, which is the more common thing that you expect individuals to have. The problem is that when you only have sight and you only generally have a few minutes or, a little time to explain to them your vision, but when a person only has sight, they're not really going to fully understand the vision because they can't get that picture. You as an artist have to, be comfortable enough to know that there are only a finite number of individuals or groups that are going to be able to completely get the vision that you're creating. So you can't be distracted by individuals that only understand what they see in that moment because you're working toward a bigger vision. So it's really important to stay focused on that vision, be confident in your vision. So understanding those things will really allow you to endure some of the early hardships that you have to endure as an entrepreneur and stay focused on that vision.
So what's next for Excellent Life? We're in 2021 for the audience that are listening to this. We're in June, just started June, actually, June 2nd. And, this is coming out of the pandemic, all the other stuff that's going on. Like, what's next for Excellent Life? Like, what's on the horizon?
Yeah, we're just getting ready to launch another wellness competition, and we're going to be really pushing a lot of people to get active in this competition. We're going to pay a total of $2,500 for the winners, including first, second, third place, and some bonus winners as well. And that's the next thing we're going to do. We are working a little bit under the radar, or have been, but coming up in early June, stay on the lookout for this wellness competition that we're going to be getting out to the broader public and really having a lot of fun doing what we love to do best.
Man, that's awesome. So Victor, if somebody's listening to this and they do want to connect with you and your team and the wellness competitions and everything else, what's the best way for people to connect with Excellent Life?
The best way is really to go to our website, and that is www.excellentlife.com, and that is excellent with an X. So that's www.excellentlife.com.
Fantastic. Well, Victor, really appreciate you coming on the show today and sharing more about your background and all the great work that you're doing over there at Excellent Life. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. Hope you learned a lot. If you did, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. We definitely want you to be a return listener and visitor. And Victor, thanks again for coming on and sharing your mission. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Adam. Love your show. Really, really excited to be a part of it.